Uniqlo has seriously stolen my heart this year with their petite friendly options, their budget friendly items, and their alterations. So I'm back with another haul because I just can't stop myself. And today I'm going to be sharing some jeans and some linen pants, which I haven't ever tried before, as well as a couple other things. So you are not going to want to miss this, especially if you're petite, because there's some great options here. So for reference, I'm 5 feet tall. I have a 25-inch inseam, so hopefully that helps you determine how these might look on you. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Make sure to stay to the end because I'm going to be sharing some tips on alterations, on ordering, and also finding your size. So make sure to stay tuned for that. So I'm starting with their Linen Blend Easy Pants, and I'm wearing these in this chambray color. They come in 8 different colors, extra small through extra large. These can be altered. They're $29.90. They have that elastic drawstring waist. They're 51% rayon, 32% linen, and 17% cotton. These have a loose, straight fit. They have pockets. I had mine altered to a 25-inch inseam, so right at my inseam length. However, I want to just point out that I know that I like to wear something that's elastic waist. I tend to wear that a little bit lower on my hips, so I knew the 25 would be just about perfect for me. I've also washed and dried these. They came out beautifully. These are incredibly lightweight. I love that drawstring and elastic waist. Very, very comfortable. And so you're seeing them here in the chambray color, and then I also purchased them in the navy color, which I love as well. So you're seeing that one here. I had these altered to a 25-inch inseam as well. So again, really great pair of pants for $29.90, and they can be altered, and I'll go through all that at the end. But a really great option from Uniqlo for all sizes, really, not just petite, but everyone in between. Next up are these slim flare trouser jeans. They are a trouser style jean, which I love because they take jeans up just a level with those slash side pockets. I bought these in that darkest color, but they do come in 4 different washes. These come in extra, extra small through an extra, extra large. These can also be hemmed or altered. These are $49.90. They have an elastic back waist, you guys, so it makes it incredibly comfortable. They're 88% cotton, 8% polyester, 4% spandex, so they have that little bit of stretch in there. They're a slim fit, but they have that ever so slight flare at the bottom, as you can see on me as I'm trying these on. It is not overly exaggerated. The reason that I did that is I see these jeans being versatile in all seasons. So I wanted the option to wear a slightly different shoe in the fall, like perhaps a small heeled boot or some small heel of some sort. So I wanted the extra length to be able to do that. But as you can see, these I can easily wear these with flats as well. So that was the reason I went just a tiny bit longer on that. This is my first time trying jeans from Uniqlo, and I'm impressed. I really, really like these. I have another pair of jeans. These are their J.W. Anderson straight jeans. These come in 3 different wash options. You choose your size by your waist size. These can be hemmed regularly. They're 31 inches long, but you can have them altered. I had mine altered to a 25-inch. These are $49. These are 100% cotton. They have a mid-rise. They have a classic 5 pocket styling, straight fit, but they are very relaxed fit. So as I mentioned, I had these hemmed to a 25-inch, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I would have gone with the 26-inch on this one just to give them a little bit more versatility to wear different shoes. But you can see they are exactly right there down below my ankles. But if I had to do it over again, I probably would have done the 26-inch. Like I mentioned, these are 100% cotton. There is no stretch in these. They're a very thick, definitely more heavy than that trouser flare that I just showed you. So these are a true 100% cotton, thick jean. As I mentioned, you will order by the waist size. So for example, they have 22, 23, and up. So you're gonna order by your waist size. And as I mentioned, I'm gonna go through some of that at the end, but you're gonna wanna know your waist size when you order these, and you're gonna wanna know if you like a little extra room or not. I wanna pause there for 1 second and mention the shoes that I'm wearing in most of these outfits. These are from Dolce Vita. They're a flat sandal. They have the mesh. I have them in this kind of tannish nude color, or nude to my skin color. These were gifted to me and I wanted to share them because I really like this mesh up here. It really makes them so much of a neutral because it kind of just blends in with your skin. But these are super, super flat, so if you can't wear super flat shoes, you may not like these. They do have this little bit of padding in here, which does help, but I like how versatile these can be, and I think that mesh definitely lends itself to that, to being very neutral. So wanted to share those with you guys. That's from Dolce Vita. I'll have them linked down below if you're interested. Next up is another item that I have not tried from them, and it is their linen cotton shorts. These come in 4 colors, extra, extra small through extra, extra large. These say on the website a 2.5-inch inseam, but I'm gonna say they're a little bit longer. To me, they look more like a 4 and feel more like a 4-inch inseam. You can see where they hit me, so I do think they're a little bit longer than 2.5. In any case, they're 50% linen and 50% cotton. They have the elastic waist in the back, which is so lovely for comfort, and I'm wearing an extra small in these. These are a really nice little pair of cotton linen shorts. Like I mentioned, they come in 4 different colors. They're very comfortable, especially with that elastic waist, and I chose this very neutral color so that they could go with different things that I already have in my closet. So there's a short option for you if you're looking for shorts. Before we move on, I wanted to mention there's always 3 places to shop. If you're interested in anything that I'm sharing, one is going to be in the description. I'll have everything listed there, including the size that I'm wearing. It's also in the first pinned comment. If you know where the comments are, it will always be there pinned to the first comment. And if YouTube has shopping links for any of the items, they will pop up on your screen. Uniqlo is not one that YouTube has shopping links for, so there's probably not going to be a whole lot popping up on your screen for this video. But just wanted to mention that so you know where to find it if you're interested in anything. But as always, no pressure. I'm listing it all there for your convenience. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you like this type of content, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. And let's move on. This next item is something that one of you guys told me to try, and it is their Aism cotton pajamas. They are just so cute. I love them. They have an elastic waist. The shorts have pockets. They're 74% cotton and 26 polyester. They come in 2 different colors. The ones that I'm wearing are this butter yellow, and it has the little blue flower on it. The other color is a very light kind of baby blue with, I think, a darker blue flower on it. I've washed and dried these. They came out beautifully, and they are just so cute and comfy. I really like them. I wish I could remember. I meant to take a screenshot of one of you guys, whoever told me to try these, but whoever it was, thank you, because I do love them, and you were right. They are fantastic. So I wanted to make sure I shared those with you guys. Let's talk a little bit about their alterations so you guys know what they offer and kind of what to look for. So I'm gonna put the information up on the screen for you. They have 4 different types of stitching that you can get for any alterations that you want. They have a cutoff stitch, which is just a raw hem. They have a visible stitch. They have a hidden blind stitch, and then they also have a chain stitch. I chose the chain stitch for my jeans because I feel like that looks like the most authentic stitch without someone being able to tell that you've altered them. And I believe I chose that for my linen pants as well. So here's how the pricing works, which I think, look, you cannot beat these prices for alterations. If your item is above $20, the cutoff stitch and the visible stitch is free. Okay, and if you choose the hidden or the chain stitch, they will charge you $5 if your item is above $20, which all of those items were. So I got the alterations done for $5 a piece. You guys, you cannot beat that. If your item is below $20, they charge $5 for the cutoff and the visible, and then if your item is below $20 and you choose the hidden or the chain stitch, then it's $10 a piece. All of the pants that I had altered were over the $20, so I got it for $5 a piece. I know that I don't have any tailor around where I live that would do those alterations at that price, so definitely take advantage. So that leads me into my next point about knowing how to order and knowing how to find your size. So on the website, under every item that they sell, you will see a little hyperlink that says check my size. And under that, you're gonna have 4 different options, okay? So I wanna show you how to use these options. If you choose the size chart, you're gonna see your typical size chart showing the measurements for different parts of your body and what size would coordinate with that. The second option there is the on-model product length guide. And if you click on that, there's 4 different options. You choose your gender, you choose your height, you choose your product category, and it's gonna show you models of that size in different inseam lengths. So you can see how this particular item or whatever item you're looking at will look on you. The next item you can choose is My Assist, where you put in all of your measurements and it's going to tell you how that item will fit you on your waist, your hips, and your inseam. And you can choose different inseams depending on what you're looking at to see what size is going to fit you best. The last option there is styling by height, and you have some options at the top to choose height and different preferences to see, and then it will show you different models with your preferences so you can see how that item looks on someone that looks like you. So these are great tools to use to find your size. A few tips on alterations if you choose to have that done. Make sure you're using those tools that they have on the website. Also, make sure you know what type of shoes you like to wear. For example, with the linen pants that I shared with you, those are primarily, if not completely, a summer item. And so I know that I'm going to be wearing some type of flat, either a sneaker, a flip-flop, a sandal. So I know that if I have an inseam of 25 inches, I'm gonna want it right around that same inseam length because I don't want it to be too long and I don't want it to be too short. I also know, as I mentioned before, that I tend to wear elastic waist bottoms slightly lower on my hips, so I definitely didn't want it any longer than my natural inseam. Conversely, if you like to wear heels or if you wanted to order the jeans and you know you're gonna wear these into the fall where you might wanna be wearing a boot or a different kind of shoe, allow a little extra length on those pants so that they can be more versatile for you. And here's another tip you can do. If you have a favorite pair of jeans or pants that you think the length is perfect, it allows you to wear them with the shoes or however you want, measure those, see what that inseam length then. That will be very helpful when you're choosing a pair of pants on the website. If you don't know your inseam, have somebody help you measure it. It's really hard to measure your inseam by yourself, so definitely have somebody help you measure that to get the right length. And I say this every time I share something that I've altered from Uniqlo. When you choose to do alterations, these items are not returnable. So make sure that you're ordering and you measure and you order the right size. And one last final note, I did want to mention that those linen blend pants that I shared, they are super, super lightweight. You could easily use some fabric tape to do your own hemming if you don't want to take the chance of having the alterations done prior. These would be a great one to use the alteration tape with. With that, I'm going to leave you with 2 more videos that I've done earlier this year on Uniqlo, and they're different petite friendly items. I've got dresses, t-shirts, all kinds of things. So if you're curious and you want to know about some other options from Uniqlo, definitely check those out. I'll leave them linked for you. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you won't miss any petite content, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and a thumbs up, and have a great week, everybody. I can't wait to see you in the next video.